Hey, Zinve, back again. This time talking about Halo Infinite. It's the best first-person shooter on the planet. The best Halo game. One of the best games. I think everyone should go out and buy it. Is what I would say if it wasn't free to play. And that is why it's better than all the other Halo games, because the other Halo games are like 40 whole dollars altogether. To pay for like all 8 of those games would be like $40. And it's just untenable on modern budgets. I mean, free to play really is the way to go. And some people might say, well, Inve, it's free to play, so they've made some concessions to the microtransaction system, and I would argue that this customization is better, because I mean, like, look at all this stuff over here. This is Halo. You don't need all this shit. Now, look over here. This is Halo Infinite when you're free to play. It's much more streamlined. There's a lot less to think about, and you get like a sense of unity and camaraderie with your fellow teammates who haven't spent any money. And you can tell when they haven't spent any money because we all have such amazing looks. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I did spend a little bit of money. So this new core system they have, really cool. I love that they implemented this new cross core system. Originally, when it came out, you could only put stuff on the one core that it came with, and that would have knocked this game down to like a 9 out of 10. But they changed it, so now I can take the visor colors from my one core and put it on the other one, and that brings it right back up to a 10 for me. I think that's just great. Yeah, so like the rest of the multiplayer, the shooting and stuff, I like the guns. They go blam. There's this one, it's called like a skewer. It sticks people to walls. That's a real 10 out of 10 gun right there. That thing, it makes a good noise and it goes stink. I love the grenades in Halo Infinite too. I mean, wouldn't be a Halo game without grenades and melee and vehicles, am I right? I just love that when I throw them, sometimes they come out a little to the left of where I threw them, because if they come out to the left of where I threw them, then the enemy doesn't know where they're going, because I don't know where they're going. And that, in the fighting game community, is what we call schmicks, when they don't know what's about to hit them. Halo Infinite's got that good schmicks. It's got, the movement is pretty good. You got the slides, you got the boosters, you got the grapple hook. Fucking grapple hooks are sick. Love me a grapple hook. Yeah, all that stuff works great in multiplayer. I love that. I love the vehicles. It's really cool when it's my turn on the flying one. I like it when I get to it before the other guy. So I'll just like spend like a whole match just sitting next to the vehicle spawn when it flies, so I can be the first guy in there. I'm not very good at it because I just keep dying every time I get the flying thing, so they just disappear for a while. But I'm sure that if I keep practicing, I'll get better. So I'm just gonna keep sitting by the flying thing spawn. That's fine. Sometimes tanks show up like 3/4 of the way into the game, and that's pretty cool when I get to see them. I like the tanks. They're really cool when they show up. I don't know. I think that pretty much like covers it for the multiplayer section of the game. There's this like competitive thing, but I don't know. It plays kind of different from the regular game, so I don't really mess with it because I'm not sure how my weapons should feel in there. I think that's really an improvement over the old Halo games too, because in the old Halo games I would go into the competitive playlist and then I'd lose. But now, since I don't know how that playlist works totally, I just don't go there. It's like they were just like putting me in the right spot. They're just telling you, hey, don't touch this. And I appreciate that because I, as a gamer, need to be told what to do. On the subject of being told what to do, the story, it was really cool to be told that the Endless were new and scary. I can't wait for the DLC when we get to learn why they're new and scary. I, for one, will be paying for that on day one. Because I know I said it's good that it's free, but like Game Pass is pretty much free, right? It's like you give them like $15 a month and you get a bunch of free games, right? They're free as long as you keep paying them, so it's fine. But $40 is kind of a lot for all the other Halo games, so I don't know. Yeah, the story, I think they really subverted my expectations by not including the Flood. It was really cool of them to throw me for a loop like that. I would have never thought, that they wouldn't be in the game. I was really banking on some Flood stuff, so they just blew me out of the water with the subversion of my expectations, and that truly makes for a 10 out of 10 game. I really liked how Cortana was there sometimes, and then she wasn't sometimes. That was cool. I'm not really sure what was happening because I didn't play Halo 5 because they didn't put that game on PC because it's not a 10 out of 10, so I didn't need to play it anyway. But yeah, I guess Cortana's like a bad guy now or something. I don't know. A true 10 out of 10 doesn't need to be understood to be understood. It just is that good. And I think Halo Infinite is so good that I don't need to understand it or any of the decisions that the developers made at any point during its development.